Welcome, everybody, to your favourite time of the week where we grab a very serious lawyer and ask them some very inappropriate questions. Now, today is one of my favourite topics and it is weird jobs. So, naturally, I've grabbed and I say this with love, babe, the weirdest of our property team, one of our property solicitors here, to talk about her journey into law and what her weirdest jobs have been along the way. So, Nithi, going to jump straight into this, and I know you're going to have some great stories for me. So, firstly, tell me about the moment that you decided that you wanted to be a lawyer.
Well, I decided to become a lawyer when I was 15 years old. So it's going to be very cliche, but I saw a TV show and I was like, you know what? I'll be there. I'm going to be a lawyer. I'm going to, my this thing was justice, this, that, and that. After that, when I saw money, I'm like, oh, I am going to print notes now. But then I realized, no, it's not as easy as I think.
I love it. I love this real talk. Getting right to the raw truth. Like Ali McBeal sold a lot of dreams,
Yeah.
suits. They are responsible for a lot of lawyers
Exactly,
these days.
yeah.
So,
So blame them, I guess.
Exactly, but let's face it, actually, for many of us, and I mean, as you know, I've done a law degree myself, study is expensive. So naturally, we're all going to be jobbing, like students today, everyone's going to be jobbing in order to pay for their studies and to make their dream come true. So for yourself, what jobs did you do to fund your studies?
Well, when I came, because in India, I didn't have to do that. Back home, it was okay. Like, we didn't have to do studies and jobs. It was manageable.
Okay.
And obviously, I was blessed to have parents who were sponsoring me, so I didn't have to really work for it. But when I came to the UK, I had to fund myself. So I had to work in the so-called weird jobs, like working at Cake Box, TK Maxx, Primark.
Whoa. Kickbox?
Yeah.
Let's just go into that a little bit more. What is kickbox?
So basically, a person who doesn't know to draw or write or anything was actually making cakes.
Right. Okay.
That's how I started. And then when you have to write happy birthday on that, they said, no, this is not your cup of tea. Like, what are you doing here?
So you were literally writing on cakes to make your dream come true.
Yeah.
And now you can pay for the cakes. So you've made that dream go full circle. TK Maxx. So how was that?
Well, it's I would call it a weird job for sure, because people, you see a very different type of people, and no doubt you see different categories and everything. But at the same time, I've personally met a lot of stars in TK Maxx. And honestly, after that, am not starstruck anymore. I do not like Bollywood actors or anything, because they have so much attitude. And I'm like, no, you just love them, but no.
Yeah. Oh, you mean they were shopping there?
Yeah, they're shopping there. And then when you ask for the signatures and everything, they're like, oh, we can't give you autographs just, here or there. But it's just for credit card. I need your signature now because I need your autograph.
Oh, for goodness sake, get over yourself. So all these celebrities that are rocking around with their Louis Vuitton and Gucci, they're just all getting it. They're just shopping in TK Maxx.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, that's a good thing about, I think, you especially, and a lot of the lawyers here at Waterstone Legal is very successful, even our partners, but they're very humble and very nice people. And I think this is one good thing, actually, coming back to the weird jobs, is when you start when you start with hard jobs, like TK Maxx, waitressing, where you are working your ass off really for quite a low salary.
Yeah.
And you're also studying and everything else on top of that. It builds a grafter, right?
Yeah.
And it builds something in you, and it also makes you relatable. And I think the beauty about you especially is that you've retained that. So even whoever walks into the office, you meet them with that same level of respect.
Yeah.
And I think that the weird jobs,
they teach you a lot.
They teach you a hell of a lot, right?
So customer service, how to be good, how to present yourself. I think as much as I would say that, I didn't like the job, I learned a lot from those jobs, and that's why I am what I am today, because now I know how to talk to people, how to kind of, if they're upset or something, how to just make them feel heard, understood. Because, everybody wants to be heard, everybody wants to be understood, and that's what you learn from those weird jobs.
I love that. Yeah. I think that is so true, and it's a really, really good point for anyone out there who is looking to get into the legal profession to just go and try, whatever jobs you have, and remember that those skills are going to be very valuable to you in the
100%.
future,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Actually, one of some very successful people that I know, they started out in well-known restaurants like KFC and places like this, and it's also, I think it's the commercial awareness you can learn in these places as well, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So what tips would you have for anybody who wants to be a lawyer like you, been watching Suits, watching Ally McBeal, and have sold themselves the dream? What advice would you have for them in order to, to get out there and make it come true?
I would just say, just go out there, do whatever you want to do, and believe in yourself. I always say that manifestation. I personally believe in manifestation because I never thought I would do what I would do if I wouldn't have manifested, hadn't it been for manifestation. So I just feel like if you're dreaming something, go for it. Sky is the limit, and just don't think twice before making a decision. It's good. If it's going to be bad for the moment, maybe a time being, it might not be on your this thing, but yeah, for sure you will get future benefits. And I can vouch on that. I can say that because I'm living that.
I love that. I love that. And you can go from stacking shelves and writing on cakes to being a very successful property solicitor. So believe in yourself. That's a great thing to finish on. So thank you very much today. I know you've got a very busy day, so you get back onto your still very weird job that she does today. Next week, we are going to be diving into the ignorance surrounding immigration, and we have got one of our partners here who has a hell of a lot to say about it. So I'm really looking forward to seeing you all next week. And in the meantime, do follow, subscribe, and send us any comments of any topics you would like us to cover. Have a great day.
Bye.